Well, how the turntables. DOS Rocket, Jared Carrabis, he is here, he is risen, he is joining us now live on The Sweat, presented by DraftKings. What a day, what a thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, congrats on joining the DK family.
Yeah.
Thank you. It feels good to be here. You guys look great. I'm very excited. Today's opening day. We get to talk some baseball. And you know what? The fact that we actually have opening day on opening day, let's just take a moment here to be thankful. Can we do that, please?
Yeah, absolutely. You're so excited you showed up 7 minutes late for the show. That's okay.
Stop it.
We were on a DraftKings meeting. This is my first time being at a company where we have meetings and stuff. I'm like, all right, we got to do a meeting. We got to do this. Before, I mean, there was very, very much hands off. This is very hands on over here.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, a lot of meetings that should just be an email.
Yeah, just getting started. But yeah, I mean, new CBA, new rules, new season. Like you already kind of mentioned it, but how are we feeling about opening day, man?
I mean, I'm excited. I think, we were just talking about it before, what's your World Series pick? And the fact that you can kind of rattle your brain and there's no real obvious answer besides the Dodgers. Like no one wants to pick the Dodgers. It's a boring pick. But the fact that outside of the Dodgers, it's kind of a jump ball. I love that. I love the fact that we might have the Toronto Blue Jays might get in the mix. You know, you have the Houston Astros. They're in the ALCS every single year. Well, now they don't have Carlos Correa. So now what's that going to look like? Is the path to the World Series going through Houston still in the American League? We don't know. So that part of it is very exciting to me.
All right, dude, what's really cool, too, is you're going to be pumping out not one, but like two podcasts. Love the title of this one, Baseball is Dead. We kind of saw that in the open of the show because that's what we keep hearing. First episode just dropped. It's live, so everyone go check it out after this award-winning show. But what can we expect from this podcast, Jared?
So the whole thing with Baseball is Dead is we've just always resented, or I always take it personally when someone says that baseball is boring, or during the lockout when you had people being like, oh, baseball is dead, can't get out of its own way. It's not dead. It's not dead. It's actually one of its most exciting periods of all time because of how good the talent is right now. And the fact that crop of talent, they're all in their early 20s. It's insane. The fact that, you have dudes hitting 40 bombs that are like 22 years old, and what Shohei Ohtani is doing right now, arguably the greatest player to ever play the game. I know that that's a drastic statement to make, but tell me someone who's more talented than that guy. So with this show, we are definitely going to have a long list of superstar players that are active, former players. We're going to have content creators get in the mix. We're definitely going to put an emphasis on college baseball because up until a couple of years ago, I didn't realize how electric college baseball really is and how many young, exciting players are playing college baseball right now. So we're gonna spread the love and we're going to expand the Rolodex in terms of the guests that we're having on this show.
Sweet.
All right, and in your other DraftKings podcast, you're going to have the Red Sox covered. Feels like odds makers are sleeping on Boston again. So, what's your outlook for them? Is the season going to end with a duck boat parade down Boylston?
If it does end in a duck boat parade down Boylston, I'm not going to remember it. I was in that parade in 2018. Yep. One of the best. That was the best day of my life. That was the best day of my life. I don't care if I ever get married or have kids. That was the best day of my life, and they're going to know that in advance. I will tell them that. The Red Sox have the fourth best odds in the American League East, which I love that. I would much rather be a good team with low expectations than a good team that's expected to win it all. Being a Red Sox fan, I've been in both positions, and I would say that the more enjoyable campaign were the seasons where the expectations were low and the Red Sox were somehow able to exceed those expectations. And that's where they find themselves this season. And I know that last year there's some similarities with. We're going to be talking about Chris Sale's health. That's going to be the storyline or one of the main storylines every single year now. But I don't, it is what it is. They find a way. Health is going to be a question mark on any single one of these teams that's looking to contend for a championship. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna see how it plays out. In Chaim Bloom, we trust. I have no reason at this juncture to not trust Chaim Bloom. So I am joining my co-host Tyler Milliken of this new Red Sox podcast. He says he's the leader of the Bloominati. I'm a follower.